Good day, my good friends. It's nice to be with you again. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and nothing is bothering you in life. I wish you all the best, and thanks for coming back to watch the video. Today I would like to cook a stew for you that is split yellow pea and eggplant. This dish is a Persian dish, but it's loved by many people of different nations around the world, and I heard a lot of good things about it. That is why I'm going to show you how it's done. Now for the spices, we need half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of coriander seed powder, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of cumin seed powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. The salt we will be using at the end because in this stew we don't put the salt at the beginning. It makes the meat go hot. Now we need some eggplants naturally. I've got 5 here. I show you how to get rid of the some part of it. We don't cut the cap totally. We just get rid of the pieces that I'm showing you. We go around and take that bit off, and also cut the top of the stem, and you need the eggplant to look like this. Now we are going to peel it. I show you one eggplant and do the rest off the camera. Right, so one is done, and I'm going to do the rest and come back to you when they are all done. We are going to put the knife through from the top, make sure it's coming out the other side, and move down, not totally down, until we get to about 1 centimeter to the bottom, and make a kind of a cut in the middle. So they're all done the same way. Now we are going to add salt on all of them. By sprinkling salt on them and leaving them for about 1 hour, all that bitter juice that is in the eggplant is gonna come out, and we will clean that before cooking it. We don't want the eggplant to be bitter. So I open the middle as well and put some salt in the middle. In a few minutes, the eggplant starts sweating and giving off that bitter juice. Now that's good enough, and we're going to leave it for an hour. And then come back and clean the sweat with the paper towel. Now an hour has passed. We are going to lay one paper towel on the plate and move the eggplants. As you can see, it's the juices come out, and we are going to put it on the paper towel so that it absorbs the juice that is coming off the eggplant. Anytime you want to use eggplant, you should do this and get rid of that bitter juice that is inside it. Okay, now our eggplants are ready for frying, that we will do later on. Now we need about 4 dry lemons. We are going to poke some holes in it and cut 3 or 4 cuts in it. You can buy this from any Persian store. This is this dry lemon is going to give it a very nice flavor that is very special. So we cut them all and put them in a bowl and add some warm water and keep that for an hour so that the lemons will get soft and also lose some of their bitterness. Now for the split peas, we need some split yellow peas that we are going to soak in water for about a couple of hours, and then we are going to put it in a pot and boil it. We don't want to cook it to the end and just take it half away, because it's going to be cooked later on. Now we need some meat, and this has to be lamb, because lamb is much softer than beef, and it should be either brisket or chunk, and we get rid of all the extra fat and cut it like I've done and keep it for the time that we need to use it. Now we also need 2 onions chopped the way I'm showing you. We use one of them with the meat and one of them with the sauce. So we also need 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and 1 cup of tomato sauce, and some chopped garlic, about 4 cloves. Now we are going to put the pot on the stove and add some olive oil to it and put the heat medium high, and then add our onion to it. Just 1 onion, we keep the other one for later on. Now to the onion, we are also going to add the garlic We don't have to wait too long for the onion to soften. As long as it's just stays there for a few minutes, and we are going to add the meat. That looks fine now. We don't have to wait for it turns golden color. We just add the meat. And we keep stirring it around so that the meat becomes brown all over. Every side should look the same color. Now all the meat is turned brownish and looks fine. Now is the time to add the spices, with exception of salt. We add everything but not the salt. We keep the salt for the end. When the spices are mixed with the meat, we are going to add water. It has to be very warm water. Don't add cold water, otherwise you mess the whole thing up. We add enough water to cover the whole meat and onion, and then put the cover on and leave it on medium heat to simmer. While that is done, we are going to add some olive oil to the frying pan, and then add our eggplants to roast them. No, sorry, before that we are going to add some olive oil and then the eggplants. The eggplants have already given off their bitter juice. And we keep turning the eggplants around to make sure all around it is roasted the same amount, and we make sure they're not going soft and mushy. Now they seem okay. We are going to remove them carefully so that we don't damage them into a plate. They have to be in one piece, because when you put them on the stew, it has to be the same piece to look nice. There you go. Now in the same frying pan, we are going to add the second onion. And move the onion around to get close to golden color. We are now making the sauce that goes on top of the stew. Now we open a space in the middle and add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And we wait for it to get heated enough to cook. After a few minutes, we are going to mix it with the onion. Now we mix it with the onions and add 1 cup of tomato sauce. If you don't have that, you can add the tomato puree. Now keep it for a few minutes and then we check the meat and it seems to be close to being ready. We are going to add the sauce to it. Now we will add the split peas that we cooked half away. They are not fully cooked because they're going to be fully cooked here. We don't want them to get kind of like a paste, and we want them to stay in one piece. Now we add just a little bit of more water because it doesn't seem to be enough there. And now we are going to add the dry lemons that we soaked in water. It is going to give it some exceptional flavor. Now we add the salt. As I mentioned, we don't add it at the beginning because we don't want the meat to go hard. We add it when the meat is already cooked. Now we keep the cover on and let it go simmer for about 5 minutes. And now we will add some saffron. This is also going to give it a very nice flavor. Now we add the eggplants, we lay them on the top. We have this dish with rice, and I've already showed you how to cook rice, so I'm not going to repeat it, but you can go and have a look at those videos that I made before. Okay, after about 10 for 15 minutes, the whole stew is ready. We are going to transfer it into a serving dish and add some some fried potato and fried onion to make it look nice as garnish. Thank you very much for watching.